Merry Christmas. Hey everybody, this is Kevin at East Cape. Behind me, last boat of the year. Obviously we had to go out with a bang. This one is a bay boat, as you can tell. Behind me, this is another example of what we do. This is a single station, but raised or elevated, or a flats tower version. This customer and their family, we've had the privilege of building them 4 boats over the last, I don't know, maybe 10 years. This boat's gonna be seen a lot in Sarasota, but it's also gonna match the mothership and the Evo X that goes on top of the bow of their sport fisher. And this boat we'll see a lot of time in the Bahamas, the Caribbean, as well as, you know, from Louisiana all the way around the state of Florida, maybe even possibly up to South Carolina. But I want to talk about it. First of all, it's the first yellow one we've done, and I really like this color in the guys in the shop because it's something different besides the typical grays and blues that we see. So it's Fighting Lady Yellow. We have the white on white, the Matterhorn, with the insert. The two-tone rubber rail really breaks it up. It doesn't have that bumblebee look that sometimes you see with yellow and black. Obviously our standard trailer. We have the trolling motor on the front. That's the Taroba, and if you offshore fish or near shore fish, you really need to get a wireless trolling motor. Spot lock, you can sit on the wreck. You'll never have to use your anchor. Really, I hate the word game changer, but that really does change the game for wreck fishing and fishing in deeper water. Then, just like we've done in the past on like his Vantage, which by the way is for sale, because obviously this is replacing the fleet with this. We did the jump seat up front, and that is a one-piece helm box. So that's literally 5 pieces that is now seamless, and it came off of our center console with jump seat. So we actually glassed it in, cut it, bonded everything from the inside. A box here, and we did a video yesterday that shows all the electronics and everything on the water, but everything is in there, so it's easy to get to, out of the way, out of the elements, rod holders, and the other cool thing is pizza's gonna come on just like you see on the bigger boats. We have the spreader lights that you typically see on the T-top. It's directional. We have one up front, and then we have another one. Pete will shoot it over here in the back. And electronics, he chose, I believe that's a 16-inch Garmin on the front. The Bocatech switches all labeled for the live wells. The Gemlux wheel. He does have a little mini glove box like you would see on a skiff, and inside he's also got his VHF, all his other goodies. He's got his dual rod holders in the back. He has a freshwater, raw water wash down underneath the gunnel here. JL sound system, and the sound system kicks. It has 4 speakers with an amp. In the back, power is a 300 Yamaha. The jack plate is obviously the Sea-Star. Let's talk about performance. We ran a boat yesterday. We didn't run it hard, but we got it all the way up to 53 miles an hour, and we backed it down. We still had room to go, and that was at 5,600 to 5,700 RPMs. And then when we dropped it down to 30 miles an hour, he was doing right at 3,100 RPMs at 8 miles a gallon. Little specs again about this boat: 115-gallon tank, 55-gallon pressurized live well in the back with a cylinder bottom. It drains while the boat is in the water. It's another good feature. Then you have the fish box, and then you have the pitch tank up front, which is, I believe it's 15 gallons to 20 gallons. A 5-gallon bucket can fit in every hatch except for the rod lockers, and the rod lockers can take up to a 9-foot rod. This thing is just sick. I don't know if you guys know a lot about us, but we started working on this in 2012. By 2016, a lot of people didn't think it would happen. We built 2 prototypes before going to mold, spent over a year and a half on CAD working with our architect, who's an amazing firm, by the way. And then, after that, it went into production. Then we took our demo and we went out during Tropical Storm Alberto, which I believe was in 2000 and late 17. We started production last year, so this is our first year of full production. We're coming to an end. And typically right now, momentum-wise, I think we're doing 1 1/4 a month. So it's not about the quantity, or it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. You can pick apart a $10 million yacht, but I will tell you, for the price point and for the segment that we're in, it is very hard for somebody to compete against this. Every boat we've built has been custom measured and custom designed. If you guys are on the fence or know somebody who's looking for a bay boat, a hybrid style bay boat, because that's what this is, please check us out, because the staff behind us at East Tape is amazing, and our customers are even more amazing. At the end of the day, all we want is you to be happy, and we will do whatever it takes to make that happen. I love you guys. Thank you for giving us a good year. Dana, thank you so much, man. We love you. Peace. Merry Christmas, guys.